Ever wonder why stepping out of your comfort zone feels so scary but also kind of exciting? Let's find out. Hello, and welcome everyone. I'm Chris, and today we're talking about the comfort zone, what it is, why it feels so cozy, and why true growth can be both thrilling and nerve-wracking. Whether you're a student exploring new classes, a university researcher aiming for breakthroughs, or an office worker considering a career leap, leaving your comfort zone can spark big changes. We'll explore why that discomfort can actually be a good sign, how to handle it, and some quick steps to try this week. Ready for a little shake-up? Let's dive in. 1. What exactly is the comfort zone? Your comfort zone is the mental and emotional space where tasks and routines feel easy and predictable. Here, you're rarely challenged or stressed. It's the safe area, almost like a familiar routine you know by heart. If you stay here too long, you risk boredom or stagnation. At some point, you might realize you're not learning new skills or pursuing new experiences. That's why pushing beyond this zone is often linked to personal and professional growth. 2. The illusion of staying comfortable. We call it an illusion because, even though it feels safe, it can keep you from new possibilities. You avoid immediate stress, sure, but you might also miss out on advanced courses or projects that expand your expertise, collaborative opportunities that open doors to new networks, leadership roles or challenges that spark creativity. Yes, the comfort zone may lower anxiety for a while, but it can also bring a nagging sense that you're not reaching your true potential. 3. Signs you might be stuck. How do you know if you're in that comfort zone rut? Each day looks much the same, and you rarely deviate. You're not feeling that spark of curiosity or ambition. You tell yourself, "That's not for me," or "I'm not ready." Fear of failure or change. Even minor changes make you anxious or restless. Deep down, restlessness. A voice inside says you could do more, but you push it aside. If these points ring a bell, a little step out of your comfort zone might be the antidote. 4. Why growth feels uncomfortable. Our brains naturally try to keep us safe from anything new or unpredictable. Historically, venturing into unknown territory posed real dangers. Now, even though most new experiences aren't life-threatening, we still get those jitters. Sweaty palms, racing heart, or a nagging worry about failure. Additionally, fear of judgment or rejection can amplify the discomfort. From social media comparisons to peer pressure, we often feel that we must succeed on the first try. But remember, feeling uneasy is normal. It's just your body's signal that you're crossing into fresh territory. 5. The psychology of stepping out. Research shows that novelty and challenge help our brains form new connections, boosting both creativity and resilience. When you tackle something new, you build up mental muscles that prepare you for bigger hurdles later on. Each time you adapt to a new situation, you broaden your comfort zone, making you more flexible and open to future opportunities. 6. Debunking comfort zone myths. Myth. If it's uncomfortable, it must be wrong. Reality. Discomfort often means you are learning or discovering new capabilities. Myth. Stepping out means taking huge leaps. Reality. You can progress with small, steady steps. You don't need to move halfway around the world or change careers overnight. Myth. You can't return once you leave. Reality. You can always come back to a place of safety and rest after trying something new. 7. Small steps to expand your comfort zone. Ready for actionable ideas? Try these. Micro challenge. If public speaking scares you, volunteer to say a few words at the next group meeting. Incremental approach. Break a daunting goal into small milestones. Achieve one, celebrate, then move on. Try a new hobby or skill in short bursts. If it sparks joy, continue. If not, pivot without regret. Celebrate tiny wins. Each time you do something that felt a bit scary, acknowledge it. Positive feedback motivates you to keep going. Team up. If possible, find a friend, coworker, or classmate with a similar goal. Accountability and moral support help ease fears. 8. Dealing with discomfort. As you take these steps, you may feel uneasy. That's natural. A few techniques can help. Breathing exercises. Deep, slow breaths calm the stress response. Reframe anxiety. Turn "I'm so scared" into "I'm excited to see what happens." Stay flexible. Mistakes are learning experiences, not final judgments. Keep perspective. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? You might realize the risk isn't as big as your imagination suggests. 9. Examples in real life. Students. Taking advanced classes or initiating a new club can feel daunting. Start with something manageable, like joining a small study group before organizing a campus-wide event. Researchers. Maybe you're curious about a cutting-edge method but fear failing at it. Begin by learning the basics and collaborating with a colleague who's tried it before. Considering a leadership role or a department shift. Begin by asking for extra responsibilities on a smaller project. Gradually build confidence before making a bigger leap. 10. Using technology for growth. Test out new subjects or skills at your own pace. Share experiences with others on Slack, Discord, or LinkedIn. That sense of community can mitigate fear. Digital tracking. Document each step. Look back to see how far you've come. Just be wary of endless scrolling or course hopping, which might keep you in research mode without real-world action. 11. The payoff. Stepping out of your comfort zone pays off in multiple ways. You'll believe in your ability to tackle new challenges. Often, new experiences lead to unexpected friendships, collaborations, or breakthroughs. Overcoming smaller fears prepares you to handle bigger ones with less stress. You might discover a passion or strength you didn't know you had. Remember, growth is a journey. Celebrate each small stride along the way. Ready to put this into practice? Here's a quick plan. Pick one challenge. Make it something that feels slightly uncomfortable but not paralyzing. Set a small goal. Decide on one step you can take this week. Tell a friend or mentor to add some accountability. Write down how you felt before, during, and after. You'll often find the anticipation is more daunting than the event itself. Take note of what went well and what you learned. Then, pick the next small challenge.
Alright, that's a wrap for today's episode. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more tips to improve your English. And hey, if you want to take your learning to the next level, check out the books I've linked in the description. These are some of the best resources to boost your vocabulary, grammar, and confidence in English. Blast off!